Hello everyone, my name is Janae and I just love budgeting. In today's video, I am going to be unstuffing my binders from the monies that I spent last week. I am going to be going through, I guess, every expense. So I'm going to be going through my expense tracker and unstuffing all of the monies that I spent. As I already said, I am doing laundry. It may be a little noisy and I want to apologize in advance for that. So without further ado, let's get started. My first expense was a beauty expense in the amount of $68, and that was from Ulta. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my pink binder. I'm going to move this over to the side, and I am going to unstuff $66. So that's going to be a 50. How much did I say? A 50, 65, 66. And that is going to be for Ulta. What did I buy? I think they are having their 21-day beauty sale where every day they select a certain amount of items and those items are 50% off. I think I bought some face oil by, I think Sunday Riley. It's really good face oil. But $66, that's going to be from Ulta. So I'm going to put that here. And then I want to mark it off with my highlighter. So I don't even know what my highlighter is. Or I'll just use my pen. Saying that that is accounted for. So next is going to be something from household, and that is going to be, I spent $47.69 in household, which that's this envelope too, I believe. Or no, nope, it's not. Household is in this envelope. So household is in $47.69. So I will just grab $48. 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. It's going to be $48. And that was an Amazon purchase. I don't remember what it was, but I wrote down household, so I'm sure it was something for the home. So that's going to be $48. And I'm going to mark that off. And then there was another purchase, a household purchase in the amount of $18. So I'm going to grab from the same envelope. I'm going to take a 20 and take 2 singles for the $18. I do so many Amazon purchases, guys. I don't know what it is that I'll be buying. Next is, I paid cash for that. I got something carry out, so I don't have to unstuff that. Then I went hanging out with my girlfriend, and we went to, let's see, where did we go? Oh, we went to this place called Sip and Read. It's a bookstore and a wine bar. So you can like go in, you can read your books, you can sip wine at the bar, and then they have a separate area where it's quiet. You can go in there and you can read. It was really, really nice. I like to go out on my friend dates at least once a month with my girlfriends. So we had fun, and then we went to this nice Italian restaurant, and then we also did a little shopping. So it was nice. I needed it. I needed a girls' day out, so that was nice. And parking was $7. And you know, now when you go parking and you go downtown, wherever you live, you have to pay for parking. So that was $7. And this is my wallet, guys. I usually take all of my money out of my wallet at the end of the week and unstuff any, like, I guess miscellaneous expenses, because I don't have a binder for parking. So I just take $7 from my spending money, because of course it went straight to my card. So that is going to be $7. Then let's see. So I spent $38 at Sip and Read. Now the question becomes, where do I pull from this expense? I think I had social dining envelope, and I might have already pulled from that. Oh, look, I have $10 in here. Okay, so I have $10 here. And let's see where I'm gonna get the rest of the money. It's gonna have to be for my spending. Because I also bought a book too. So I'm gonna have to unstuff for that book as well. So the first bill was $38. So I'm gonna take 20. I already had 10 for social dining, 20 for my spending. 40, 45. Wait. I'm looking at the wrong thing. $38. Okay. So I'm going to put this 5 back, and I am going to put $40 in here and grab 2 singles to cover that expense. And that's for my spending. Then I bought a book, and I do not have an envelope for books, so that's going to be covered under spending as well, and that was $30. So that's 10, a 10 and a 20, so that's $30. Okay, then we have Five Guys, and I guess that was on me, so that is going to come from my food envelope. And Five Guys was $36. So I'll take a 20, a 10, a 5, and a 6 for Five Guys. And put that back here. Let's see, next I have a household. I had a Newt. I had a subscription for my plant food come out, and I think I am going to use household for that, which is in the same envelope. That was $24. So I'm going to use a 20 and a 5 and take a single to cover that expense. So that's 20. Okay, that's $24. Next, I had a Kroger bill. Now, my Kroger bill, let's see. I had to pull my receipt out, guys, because sometimes when I go to Kroger, I buy food and other things. Oh, okay. So I spent $20 on household items. So I am going to take a 20 from my household, I think, or maybe not. I might have the money to cover no. Actually, no. I'm going to take a 20 for household. So I am going to put, actually, I'm going to change this 50. And I am going to use a 20 to cover my grocery bill because I bought $20 worth of household items. I bought Ziplocs. I get the snack bags, I get the sandwich bags, I get the quart size bags, and then I get the gallon size bags. So that's gonna go towards the food. And so that total bill was $222. So I'm just gonna take out $202. Look, I put 100. No, I need 2 of these. So that's 100, 200, 220, 21, 22. $222. That was for food. Okay, and then I had another beauty expense from Ulta. Oh my gosh, I gotta stop. top. My goodness. That's $52. So that's $150 and 2 singles for Ulta. What did I buy? I don't remember. Something, I don't know, something beauty related, of course. Next I'm going to flip over. Let's see. I have another beauty bill, Fenty. So $27. I'm sure I did a buy now, pay later, yada, yada, yada. So I have too many singles too, and too many tens. That's 25, 26, 27. And that is for another beauty expense. That's from Fenty. Okay. Next, I have Erin Condren. That's underneath hobbies. Buy now, pay later. $18. 3. This is for my spending. Actually, okay, I'm gonna change my 20. And I am going to take a 10, a 5, 16, 17, 18. I'm gonna take that one. Give me this good single. All right, so that's $18 for that. Okay, and then I went and got my hair done. That was $70. So I'm going to take out 70. So that's 50 and a 20. That's $70. And I had a tip, but I used cash for that. And then let's see, I bought something from Amazon. Don't remember what it was, but I did note on here $13 should be expense for me out of my cash, and then the other should be from household. So what I'll do is I'll take, what it says 13. So all right, I'm gonna change this 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I'm gonna take $14. Okay, and I'm gonna subtract 14 from 42, so that's 32, 30. All right, so I'm gonna take 30 from household. And let's see, oh, I still got 30. All right, 30 from household. Yeah, that should be 40. Let's see, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42. Actually, the total was 42, 32. So I'll just put $43 to cover that expense. Okay, so that is all of my spending that I did last week, and all of this money is going back to the bank so that I can pay off my credit cards that I used to make all of these purchases. So I am going to grab the money out, count it, and then it'll tell us how much we're putting in the bank. So I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. So we have $699. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 99. Okay, guys, so that is my weekly spending video. Next time, I think I'm gonna write down each expense and then unstuff it, and then kind of like go over what the expense was, what I bought. Kind of similar to this, but I guess more visual. All right, guys, so that is it for this video. Thank you for joining me. I will be taking this to the bank, making sure these bills is paid, and making sure that I scale back on the beauty purchases for sure. I do need to do that. So if you guys are still with me, thank you for joining, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.